the southwest coast of Connecticut lies a small suburb of New York City, Fairfield, Connecticut. Fairfield contains around 60,000 residents, including myself. The most frequently asked question I've received since I've been at the University of Georgia is something along the lines of, "Connecticut? Wait, why are you in Georgia? Why did you choose the University of Georgia?" So one might ask, why Georgia? Well, here's the answer, for the last time. The summer of 2010 changed my life. My grandfather is a past international president of Lions Club International, and every year there is a convention held for this service organization. Each year the convention is held at a different location around the world. In the summer of 2010, it was being held in Sydney, Australia, and I had the privilege of joining my grandfather on this remarkable trip halfway around the world. A few days after my flight had landed, I made one of the best decisions of my life. It was beautiful outside. The sun was out and shining in a picture-perfect, cloudless blue sky. A warm breeze topped off the tremendous Sydney winter weather. Although it may seem like no day is excellent for walking up hundreds of stairs, this day was perfect. I attentively kept my eyes in front of me, studying and focusing on each step. My breathing became heavier, and soon each stair seemed steeper than the last. I could feel the wind against my face, and the sound of car horns gradually faded as I hiked higher and higher. As the final flight of stairs came into sight, butterflies filled my stomach and a rush of excitement and impatience overtook my body. I pushed forward, with a struggling group of 8 people and the energetic guide, and before I knew it, I was clearing the platform. As I grabbed hold of the rail, a blast of fresh air greeted me. The faint smell of sea salt filled my nostrils, and a smile formed on my face. I closed my eyes, inhaled deeply, and opened them back up. I turned 360 degrees around and put my hands up in the air. In front of me was one of the most powerful, unreal, and magnificent sights I've ever laid eyes on. 15,000 miles from home, I felt like I was on top of the world. Atop the Sydney Harbour Bridge, I could see the breathtaking architectural structure of the Sydney Opera House right below me, overlooking the calm harbor. The striking Blue Ridge Mountains lined the horizon, and the entire city was in view. Not only could I see all of Sydney, but also out into the unknown yet stunning land of this foreign country. It was at this unbelievable moment that my life was forever altered. I took a moment to assure myself where I really was and how amazing and incredible the experience truly was. I seized every second I had at the top of that bridge to take in not only the view, but the power I felt underneath my feet. Far from home with complete strangers and my bridge climb guide, I marveled at a view that is now imprinted in my mind. I held my fists up in the air and gave out a yell. My voice carried and then faded out over the Sydney Harbor, and I experienced a feeling I had never felt before, a sense of power, independence, freedom, and happiness combined into one ultimate experience. After going to the Sydney Zoo, enjoying a formal dinner in the Opera House, touring the botanical gardens, and going to the top of the Sydney Tower, the Sydney Harbour Bridge climb capped a life-changing adventure. Not only was I able to experience a whole new culture by touring this incredible city, but I was able to experience many new and different cultures by meeting some of my grandfather's closest friends in Lions. I met very successful businessmen from China, Japan, Korea, India, and many countries in Europe and South America. I was able to meet many people from countries around the world and experience many cultures through the Lions Club convention. Sydney, Australia changed my life. After a 15-hour flight over the Pacific Ocean, I had landed in the Land Down Under, and it was this Land Down Under that raised me to a new surface in my life. This unforgettable journey allowed me to discover a sense of independence as well as an entirely new outlook on life and the world around me. This trip truly opened my eyes to the fact that there's more to the world than just my hometown of Fairfield, Connecticut, and the state of Connecticut itself. There's an unabridged world out there that awaits me. It was this fresh mindset that led me to change an important decision I faced in my life: where to apply to college. Here I am today at the University of Georgia, and people ask me, why did you choose Georgia? Well, the reason is that this trip, and primarily the hike to the top of the Sydney Harbour Bridge, changed my life. It triggered my applications to many schools that were in different areas of the country. My list of schools included universities on the West Coast, in the Midwest, the South, and even the University of Hawaii. For a little while I even thought about applying to a school in England. After narrowing down my search based on academics as well as a distance that was affordable to travel home for breaks, I chose the university with the most beautiful campus and greatest atmosphere, in my opinion. The University of Georgia continues to be a great fit for me, and I look forward to these next 4 years of my life. I will take each step ahead of me with determination and confidence as I stride towards the top of a new bridge that supports my future. I have faith and trust that the view atop this bridge will be just as spectacular.